What's going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of Shawty Pimp called Still Comin Real. Now, in case y'all don't know who Shawty Pimp is, he's a rapper from Memphis, Tennessee. He had a low affiliation with Tommy Wright III and Mac DLE. For those who's not familiar with him, then I'll have to explain it in another review. All right, so this is one of the famous tapes from Shawty Pimp that he was known for. He had plenty of tapes that came out. There's a few others that I do want to get, you know, God willing, because I finally have a boombox now. You know what I'm saying? So I can just play cassette tapes and you know, hear them out. But anyway, this is the re-release version of it under what's the name? Is it Gyptology Records? I believe that's what they're called. And also Big Pimpin' Productions. Alright, so I'm going to definitely review this, and I'm going to give y'all the credits who made the beats for the album. And the producer were only Shawty Pimp. If there was any other producers, I'll put that in the description box. And the features, I'll give y'all the features names on each song that I review. Alright, so the first track is just an intro. This Shawty Pimp just introducing himself. And then the next one is called One Mean Stain. And this features Red Dog. And this track goes in, man. That production is smooth. And Shawty Pimp and Red Dog come through with some dope verses. And again, this beat is really hypnotizing, man. The moment you hear it, you be like, wow. You know, laid back. And then the mix called Come On With Me. This is just a DJ mix. Then Style Like Mine. This features Euphoria Click. I'm not sure who they are. And then also Lil West. Now, to speak on this tape, I would love to get that Shawty Pimp and Lil West tape. I forget the name of it right now, but I would love to get it. I love that tape, man. But anyway, this track is really nice. And again, it's laid back. Euphoria Click, whoever they are, they come through with some nice verses. And Lil West come through with a nice verse. And the beat is really nice, has a nice little jazz vibe to it, you know. For them busters, this features MC Spade. And the beat is really nice. And MC Spade come through with a dope verse. And Shawty Pimp come through with a nice verse as well. And the beat on there is really nice. Probably one of my personal favorites off of the album, to be honest. It's really nice. Then You Tell Me, that's the name of the track. This features Lil West and MC Spade. And he comes through, all of them come through with some dope verses. And that beat is on point. That's how it goes on the beat. Then Pimpin' Still Going On. This is probably the only Shawty Pimp solo track. The beat is nice, and the name of the track pretty much explains everything. Shawty Pimp comes through with some nice verses, and then it's another laid back cut that I really dig, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the A side. B side is the next one called My 9 Glock. This features MC Spade, and this is another laid back cut with, you know, the nice flows, and they pretty much talking about keep my hand on my NINE Glock. That's how the hook goes. They all come through with some nice verses, really dope, man. Then Ain't To Be Played With. This feature Mr. K. This track is really nice, man. Laid back. I think it's a sample track from one of the old school singers, if I'm not mistaken. Man, this is probably one of my personal favorites off of the album, man. Like, Mr. K come through with a dope verse, and Shawty Pimp come through with that laid back verse he normally do. Can't go wrong with that. Got to Make Some Money. This is just a DJ mix. This is a really nice mix, to be honest. Then Can't Play No Player. This features Red Dog. This is another laid back track from Shawty Pimp. Red Dog comes through with some dope ass flows, and then Shawty Pimp come through with a nice verse. And again, these tracks are just laid back, man, real talk. And then Street Sense This features MC Spade. I'ma tell y'all, man, I think I played this song so much times that I kind of got tired of it. You know, it has that, that's how it has on the background with the beat. And MC Spade come through with a nice verse. Shawty Pimp coming through, spitting game to those that don't understand the street sense of how to make ends. Things of that nature. And again, I know a lot of people may like it, but I think I play this song so much times that I kind of don't play it as much anymore, but it is what it is. So that's all the songs that I review for this tape here. And the rate is out of a 10. I'm not really gonna rate it, but I will say that this tape here is probably one of those classic ones. If you're familiar with Memphis and how they came out with a lot of underground tapes, this is probably one of those things you have to have in your collection, especially if you're a tape head like myself. One of these days I might make a video playing a tape of one of the artists that I really dig. Alright, so be on the lookout for that. And I still do reviews, nothing changed in that, but I'm probably gonna do a tape playing a certain song for a certain amount of time and see how it goes. But anyway, this tape right here is pretty much really dope, man. Something that you got to have, like I said. So that's all I can say about that. Shout out to Shawty Pimp for coming out with a dope tape. I'm hoping to come out with more reviews of this tape in the near future. You know, I talk to him occasionally on Instagram, and he said he's going to re-release some of his tapes, which would be nice. Can't wait to people. All right. Shout out to all the features on there as well, and much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right, peace out, guys.